Well, you're not gonna talk to me. Cool. Thank you for calling Alliant Credit Union. My name is Dan. How may I help you? I see. I'd be more than happy to look into that for you. Let's see here. Are you enrolled in your online banking? Understandable. When you get a chance to log into your online banking, you can go ahead and set that travel notice. It'll be under settings and then travel notifications. For the moment, we'll get you over to fraud. Should be able to verify transactions with them, and they can remove any blocks that they've placed on the card for you. Yeah, absolutely. I understand. This is your debit card or your credit card that's declining? Very good.
I hope I'll actually get something done.
Understandable.
Okay. This is gonna be my day.
Absolutely. Well, yeah, we'll get you over to fraud and they should be able to get you all sorted out, okay? I don't have the capability to remove any blocks on your card. But fraud definitely will be able to. I can double check, see if the system will allow me. We are doing nightly maintenance right now. May I have your member number or your social so I can pull up your account, please? Yeah. How much are you trying to spend? Are you using your PIN or running it as credit? Okay. Let's see. It's probably not a limit issue. Should get. Let's see. We'll double check. May I have your member number or your social so I can pull up your account, please? Yes, sir. That's correct. May I have your member number or your social so I can pull up your account, please? Bear with me as I pull up your account.
Shop looks closed.
May I have your full name as it appears on the account, please?
I ain't gonna stop you.
Thank you, Chris. For the safety and security of the account, I do have additional questions verifying your identity. What is your date of birth? Primary email address on file, please.
Unless Owen and his cronies hear about it. Now leave me be.
If you have a joint account holder on your account with us, what is their name? What is the address on file, including city, state, and zip code, please? Mother's maiden name on file? Mother's maiden name on file?
This is gonna be my day.
Savior! Just when I haven't washed for 4 days.
Let's see here. You have enough funds available. Bear with me just a second, Jess. Let's see. Who wants to show me right now? What's the last four of the card that you're using, please?
I hear you.
Yes, sir.
Getting a good look at us, Nora?
Thank you. Let's see.
Yes, hi.
Okay. So it doesn't look like there's any block on it yet. It is possible that the transaction's getting flagged as suspicious, though. Let's see. For point of sale, that's using your PIN. You get $2,000 per day. ATM 1,010. If you're running it as credit, you get 5,000. So separate limits for you to keep in mind there. But like I said, more than likely, if it is getting declined, then it's a good possibility that it's getting flagged as suspicious, even though there isn't a block on the card as of yet. Let's see. Yeah, so with the travel notice, we definitely encourage that online. And like I said, I can get you over to fraud.
Oh, I can use your insights later on.
Got it.
Understandable. I can put in the travel notice. It's just not going to go into effect as soon, just so you're aware. Let's see here.
So
Take it
he
easy
asked,
today, okay?
did you mean this? And he showed me a flathead.
Right, I understand. That's why, and like I said, from what I can see, there's no block on the card, but it is possible that it's getting flagged as suspicious. So if you want, I can get you over to fraud. You can double check with them.
Walked it off,
Let's see. I see the ATM withdrawal for $237.11. We refunded the ATM fee. Let me see if there's anything pending right
Linger around
now.
here with us. We don't mind strangers.
Yeah, of course, absolutely. There is $29 pending from today.
Here we go.
today. I'll make my
Is it at Shibuya Parko? There is a pending transaction for $29 from today.
sharp as that.
It is pending $29, yeah.
I'm not swimming in sharks, but I don't mind. It's just really attractive when someone knows how to tickle. What?
It has been charged. It's just waiting for them to process it, essentially, on their end. Let's see here. No, there's no way to cancel a pending debit card transaction. The merchant can reverse it potentially on their end, but with us, once if it posts to the account, then we can look into disputing it.
This is gonna be my day.
Really?
Once it posts, yes. I mean, I wouldn't necessarily argue with them, but I mean, you could see if, because there's a possibility. I mean, if they're,
Got somewhere to be.
you know,
Sorry.
if basically you're acting like you didn't pay for it, then sometimes it does like, um, you know, there's an issue with this between the systems, and it doesn't register on their end, and then you still get charged on our end. It does happen sometimes, but I mean, you might see, you know, if they're able. Yeah, absolutely. You can call us back. We're available for you 24/7. Right now, it's showing that it should post on the 19th. Yeah. And like I said, you can see if they can reverse it, but absolutely, yes, sir.
Shop's closed, Red.
It's just really attractive.
You're welcome to use the work
Knows
area.
how to tickle.
Yeah, of course, like I said, I can definitely put in that travel notice for you. Bear with me just a second here. How long are you going to be out of the country? Okay, so we're not looking at 22 plus days. Let's see here. Yes. 6690. Debit. And what country are you in? Thank you. And when did you get there? When did you get there? And you said you're going to be coming back in a week, so is that like the 23rd or? I see a pending transaction on my end for Shibuya Parco. So about what date will you be coming back? The 20th? Okay. I mean, if you do, you just let us know, obviously, but it's just a general idea. Let's see here. It does say here to use your PIN to avoid blocks while traveling. Yeah. As you prefer, absolutely. Yeah, my pleasure. Appreciate your patience and understanding. Hope you have a great day, Chris. I definitely appreciate that, Chris. Absolutely. You take care now. Thank you. You as well. Bye-bye. Pissing me off. This is the lion, right? What the fuck, bro? Seriously. Fanghorn antler, of course.
much as I was. There's enough of me for you all.
You're far from home, Nora.
What's wrong with my face?
Am I lost, or am I exactly what I meant? Here we go.
Nora in the...
Why, you twins? I ain't never seen red-headed twins before.
If I were a sober man, I would salute you.
Yeah? Just 'cause there's two of you doesn't mean I can't take you.
Yes, hi. Anyone see where I put my drink?
I think I've had too much to drink. Is that a Nora?
Round, round. The more you say it, the more wrong it sounds. Ignoring me again?
Oh my god, that freaked the hell out of me. Just wonder where the hell the face came from. The bristlebacks.
Oh, hey!
Could set that machine on fire. stash. I can keep going. Much better. Fire's not gonna help here.
Thank you for calling Mountain America Credit Union. My name is Dan. How may I help you? I'll be more than happy to look into that for you. May I have your full name as it appears on the account, please? Thank you. Let's see here. Is the transaction saying that insufficient funds or is the limit exceeded? Of course. If it's declining, it's probably getting flagged as suspicious. We'll go ahead and get you over to fraud. Should be able to verify transactions with them. They can remove any blocks that they placed on the card for you. Absolutely. Bear with me just a second. We'll get you right over there. Of course. Thank you for your patience. So like I said, I'm going to transfer you over to fraud. You should be able to verify transactions with them. They can remove any blocks that they placed on the card for you. That's not copyright. Bear with me just a second here. Where's that? Okay. And we'll get you right over there. You have yourself a great day. What in the hell? Thank you for calling Alliant Credit Union. My name is Dan. How may I help you? Thank you for calling Alliant Credit Union. My name is Dan. How may I help you? Of course, I'd be more than happy to look into that for you, Nita. Does that payment come from your Alliant account, or do you have another bank that you normally make the... Okay, so we have a checking account on file for you. Very good. Bear with me just a second here. May I have your member number or your social so I can pull up your account, please? Bear with me as I pull up your account. May I have your full your full name as it appears on the account, please? Thank you, Anita. For the safety and security of the account, I do have additional questions. Verify your identity. What is your date of birth? Phone number on file, please. Address on file, including city, state, and zip code. If you currently have a loan with us, not including credit cards or lines of credit, what is the amount of the monthly payment? Let's see here. Give me just a second to pull up my payment system for us. Appreciate your patience. Let's see. Check the phone. System's running a little sluggish. I apologize for the delay. You're aware that you can make a payment online from another institution as well, correct? Gotcha, no worries. Let's see here. Okay. And did you just want to do the normal monthly of $339.12 today? Okay. Okay, so in order to proceed with this transaction and debit your account, we are required to make a recording of your authorization. Is that okay, Anita? Excellent. Are you the owner of the account that you will be making the payment from? Is the account you will be making the payment from a business account? And it looks like we've got a couple different checking accounts on file here. We've got one for Platte Valley Bank ending in 8175, or we have Blue Federal Credit Union ending in 4716. Which one did you want to use to make the payment? Blue Federal, very good. 339.12. Okay, so first let me read the terms of this the transaction to you, then I'll ask you for your authorization to debit your account. Is that okay? So as of today, 1/15/2023, you, Anita Whalen, agree to authorize Alliant Credit Union to originate a single debit entry via ACH from your checking account at Blue Federal Credit Union, ending in 4716. Your loan will be credited on 1/15/2023 at Alliant, and your debit will be posted on or after 1/16/2023 in the amount of $339.12 to your RV loan. Let's see here. You agree that if the payment is returned to Alliant for any reason, you will be assessed a returned item fee. If you need to cancel or require further assistance with this ACH TEL payment, you can call 1-800-328-1935 before 1 p.m. Central. Do you agree with the authorization as I've just stated? Excellent. Okay, looks like that payment was successful for us, Anita. Alright, if there isn't anything else I can assist with, I hope you have a wonderful day. My pleasure. Take care. Bye-bye.
Should help.
Motherfuck. Thank you for calling Advia Credit Union. My name is Dan. How may I help you? I see. Yeah, I'll be more than happy to look into that for you. May I have you read the rest or the message to me, please? Because if you're not a member with us, more than likely, honestly, either it's an error or it could be a phishing attempt as well. Eight 844-238-4228. It says Advia, ADVIA. No, this is Advia Credit Union. Sounds like we probably got a callback number incorrect and sent you a message on accident. No, no, we're a credit union. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. That's what I'm thinking, yeah, based on what the message sounds like. I would just say it was an error and definitely do apologize for the inconvenience. Yeah, my pleasure. Take care. Bye. Oh, fuck's sake, people. Hate Keypoint. Thank you for calling Keypoint Credit Union. My name is Dan. How may I help you? Yeah, of course, be more than happy to look into that for you. Is it specifically saying that you're locked out at this point? Mm-hmm. Okay, absolutely. I'm pulling up my systems for us right now. Bear with me just a second. Let's see, while I'm doing that... Okay. Have you tried the forgot password link? Yeah, take your time. Just a thought, if you... as long as you think that the username is correct. Why do you need that? Oh, excellent. Well, I hope you have a wonderful day then. Absolutely. Bye-bye. Okay. Thank you for calling Mountain America Credit Union. My name is Dan. How may I help you? Yeah, of course, be more than happy to look into that for you. May I have your full name as it appears on the account, please? Let's see, bear with me just a second here. I think we have the wrong account up. Give me just a second. Close this out. May I have your member number or your social so I can pull up your account, please, Juan? Mm-hmm. Is that your social or your account number? Okay. Let's see here. Bear with me as I pull up your account. And I don't think this is right still. May I have that account number one more time, please? Yeah, it's not coming up right. May I have your social so I can pull up your account, please, Juan? There you are. One more time, may I have your full name as it appears on the account, please? Thank you, Juan. For the safety and security of the account, I do have additional questions. Verify your identity. Let's see here. What is the code word on your account, please? Why is this not giving me... What is the mobile phone number on file? Can I send you a text message with code in order to complete this verification process? No, I can't send that to your email. I can only send it to the phone number on file. Right. Yeah. Let me see here. Why is this? This is what Let's see here. How did we verify your identity earlier? Yeah, we can only send to the phone number that's on file. So, I'm sorry? Let's see here. And what'd you say your code word is? Yeah, I don't know how we verified your identity earlier, but let's see here. What I can do is I can put a request to have someone follow up with you during business hours. It's probably going to be like Tuesday at the earliest, because Monday we're closed for Martin Luther King Day. Right. No, I understand. Secondary. Available. It shouldn't impact your direct deposit, but yes. You said, is it going to go into your checking or your savings? Yeah, I mean, like I said, so your direct deposit should be fine. It's not going to be impacted by the situation. Understandable. I mean, you can certainly change your direct deposit to your checking as well. Let's see. I'll include that in the request for you. And like I said, somebody will be following up with you in the next 24 to 72 business hours. Let's see here. Would you... Oh, I don't like this because it doesn't show anything. What's a good contact number for you, please, Juan? Excuse me, 385-201-7694. Very good. Is there an email that's good for us? Like I said, somebody should be following up with you in the next 24 to 72 business hours. Okay. Not at this time, no. I do apologize. Of course, I hope you have a great day. Thank you for calling WSECU. My name is Dan. How may I help you? Yeah, of course, be more than happy to look into that for you. Bear with me just a second here. Appreciate your patience. Let's see here. You said you applied for them yesterday? Okay. Okay. Yeah, so typically, if you did you apply online or over the phone? Over the phone? Oh, okay, so typical turnaround time on a decision for a loan applied over the phone is actually 48 hours. And nobody was actually in the office yesterday, nor will they be today. And let me double check one thing here. Yeah, so branches are actually closed Monday for Martin Luther King Jr. Day as well. So realistically, it'll probably be like Tuesday that you'll hear back as far as the status. Okay. I'm sorry? Okay. Sounds perfect. Yeah, my pleasure. I hope you have a wonderful day. Thank you. Take care. Bye-bye.
Can't hurt me with those antlers if I shoot them off. See the extra
There's...
stuff. Acid will eat right through that metal. SeekerEndures. Native said I could find a metal panel in one of their scrap piles.
Fucker.
through the scrap piles for a metal panel. I think I have everything I need from Mildiv. Good thing, too. I could use a decent meal. Take this to a dyer later. Machine's weak to fire. Subsiding. Come on, come on!
Oh, motherfuck. Thank you for calling Fairwinds Credit Union. My name is Dan. How may I help you? Of course, I'd be more than happy to check that for you. May I have your member number or your social so I can pull up your account, please? Bear with me as I pull up your account. Let's see. You said 228 3 9s and then a 0? Or is it just 2 9s? Let's see here. Yeah, it's not coming up for some reason. May I have you spell your last name, please? First name? Thank you, Cheryl. Let's see what we get with that. Richardson, Richardson, Cheryl, Cheryl. For some reason it's not coming up under your name either. Let's see here. There's no maintenance scheduled. Understandable, yeah. I don't know, for some reason it's not coming up. We might be doing some maintenance right now. Yeah, I definitely do apologize. I mean, typically that would have been an acceptable turnaround time as far as that's concerned, but it's probably not an issue with your account. It's just, for whatever reason, it's not allowing us to pull it up right now. If I can have your permission to search for your account by your social, we can try that as well. Let's see if it comes up that way. Yeah, no, it's still not coming up. I definitely do apologize. I mean, if you want to try back in an hour or two, or anytime forward today, we'll definitely be more than happy to look into it for you. Also, if you enroll in your online banking, you can actually keep track of this information yourself on demand as well. And of course, you're more than welcome to call us anytime. Happy to help. We just like to make you. Okay. Yeah, my pleasure. I hope you have a wonderful day. Bye-bye.
badge. I can refill my pouch with these later. Refillable I can.
Ah, there you are. I happen to receive another visit from Olvin himself. He was pushy, But I stood my ground. And dare I say it, I even got my own back. Yes, I did.
I'm listening.
When I made his meal, I used 3 pinches of salt. Instead of 2.
Each journey begins with a single step, I guess. I think I have everything you asked for.
Then just as you have inspired me, let us see if I can return the favor. Time to cook.
Fresh quality ingredients for you.
Mildef, that was inspired.
Next time you want the best provisions, you know where to find me. Your next order of any dish will be on the house.
Thanks. And don't forget to stand up for yourself.
Funny you should say that. As it happens, I'm already cooking up my next portion of resistance. Hope to see you again.
I'll go break after this one. Thank you for calling Gisa Credit Union. My name is Dan. How may I help you? Yeah, of course. Be more than happy to look at it for you. Does you said you're trying to update your card, so you pay with a debit card? Okay, absolutely. But it's a different bank that the payment comes from then. Okay. Do you normally make it through our payment portal, or do you have the external account linked through your online banking? Does it just pull? Did you initiate it through us, the automatic payment, or? Okay. Oh, okay, here you go. So if you go to visa.com, and you don't have to be logged into your online banking to do this either. You just be visa.com/contents, plural, /make-a-payment. So /make-a-payment. And then select ways to pay with a non-GISA account. And then there should be an auto pay link right there that'll direct you to a DocuSign where you can verify your identity and you complete and submit the form. And then you can have it pull it directly from your new account there. Otherwise, if you link the external account, you could always set a recurring transfer from the external account. I believe you can make recurring payments through our payment portal as well if you register. I'm sorry, what'd you say? Oh, the verification deposits? Or full zip code? So usually it would be 5 digits. unless they want the digits after the dash, but I don't think that would be necessary. Should just be the 5-digit zip code. Oh, for Gisa? Let me see here. Bear with me just a second. So for loan payments, it would be P.O. Box 35058. And that's going to be Seattle, Washington 98124. Okay. All right. Yeah, my pleasure. Hope you have a great day. Take care. Bye. put it off, but at the same time, I don't want to do it. I guess we'll see if Georgie boy it's his phone and play it by ear. Shit. Oh, we can't do it anyway. And it's not my fault, motherfuckers. Yeah, level up. That seems like a good idea.
Might be a good idea to stock up on some food before I head back out. And see what else Aldous cooking up.
By the forge. You still don't want to talk to me. That's great.
Aloy,
It's a
change
Tanakh
your mind
game.
about that brew?
Any tribe can enjoy it. Come to revel in some strike, sister? Let me set the board.
I was just passing by.
First timer, huh? Don't worry about it. I'll go easy on you. You got any pieces?
No.
Well, aren't you in luck then? I got an extra set, a Tanakh original straight out of the Forbidden West. Sit. I'll run you through it in a hot spark. I'll give you something special if you win it on my boards, too.
Let's see how this spinning game works.
All right, let's start off simple. The Tanakh like to say that Machine Strike is a game of pure strategy. We each get a set of pieces. Each piece represents a kind of machine, and each machine is worth a different number of victory points. And to win the game, you'll need to gain 7 victory points by destroying the opponent's machines. It can be tricky remembering the details of every machine, so we use these notes to keep track of them. You see that number on the top right corner? That there is how many victory points you'll get for destroying that machine. Notes also tell you how far a piece can move, how powerful their attacks are, the distance they can strike from, and of course, their health. Okay, that's enough for now. Let's just play. I'll explain the rest as we go. I own the board, so I get to choose who goes first. Since this is your first time, I'll let you go. Usually you get to choose which pieces to set on the board, but this will do for now. Pick up that machine piece to your right, and move it forward. Remember, each machine can only move a certain distance. Take a look at your notes if you need a reminder. Move that machine forward. It's all part of the learning process. Gotta move that machine forward. Easy enough, huh? Now, you get to move 2 machines each round, so go ahead and pick a second machine. Gotta move that machine forward.
Oh my god. Fine.
Perfect. There's not much else to do for now, so just end your turn. We're forging onwards. Let me move my pieces here. And we're back to you. This time, why don't you try attacking one of my pieces? Try with that machine on your right first. Now move the piece close enough to it. When performing an attack, you'll be testing your machine's combat. A machine's combat power is a combination of the terrain your machine is standing on and its own attack power. This board only has grassland terrain, which has no effect on a machine's combat power. And your current machine has 2 points of attack power. So in total, your machine's combat power equals 2 points. Since my machine isn't the one attacking, it has 0 points of attack power. And just like your machine, it's not affected by grassland terrain. So right now, the difference in combat power between the 2 machines is 2 points. This means your machine can do 2 points of damage to my machine. Did you get all that? Knew you were a smart one. Finish up by attacking my machine. Not pulling any punches, huh? Now grab that second machine of yours. See how your machine can't move close enough to attack mine? You can make your machine sprint. That lets it move 1 space further. Try it out. Go ahead, just sprint over to my machine.
Oh my god.
Try sprinting up to one of my machines.
I am.
If you sprint, you'll be able to reach my machine. Go ahead, just sprint over to my machine.
Oh, you want me to
Downside to sprinting is that
one.
your machine can no longer attack. Now, some players like to take a risk and overcharge their machine in cases like this. Overcharging lets you attack after a sprint, but it will damage your machine's health by 2 points. So use at your own discretion. Let's try doing that now so you can see what I mean. That's about it for your turn, then. Now, I'll let you in on a neat trick. That machine of yours, the one closest to me, grab a hold of it. Same as in the wilds, machines have both armored points and weak points. You can see them marked on the pieces. Blue shows where their armor is thickest. Hit them there, and you'll do some damage, but not a lot. Now, red shows the machine's weak points. Hit those, and you'll deal a mighty blow. Here, let me show you. Rotate that piece so your machine faces mine. Now let that machine have it. Off the board she goes, and there's your first victory points. You don't have 7 of them yet, so let's keep going. Your machine attacked mine, but hasn't moved yet. Go ahead and move downwards towards my remaining piece.
Why would I do that? You're gonna take me out.
You've already attacked a machine and moved your piece. But if you overcharge your machine, you can attack a second time. And by the look of your machine's health, you'd be sacrificing your piece to defeat mine. But sometimes that can be a good thing. Overcharge your machine to attack mine. Ain't that a thrill? Now, because your machine was knocked out at the same time as mine, we both get the victory points our machines are worth. Good news is, since you're the one attacking, you're gonna receive your victory points before I do. Which means you can reach the coveted 7 victory points first. That's why sometimes losing a piece can be the best way to end a game in your favor. Now, you'll notice you didn't get quite up to 7 victory points this time, but you did destroy all my pieces. That means you're the winner! That wasn't so hard, was it? Just remember to always check for... You'd be surprised the advantage you can gain over an... I know it saved my behind in a game or two.
I'll try and remember that.
Oh, before I forget. These are all my spare pieces. I want the Savior of Meridian to have them. It's a small set to be sure, but it should be enough to get you in on any strike games you find out there. You might even fancy looking out for them strike carvers. They've got all kinds of unique pieces that can turn a game in your favor. Though they'll need the right materials to craft you one. Or you might find them in the wilds if you're lucky. I know I've lost my fair share of pieces after a night of machine hunting or brew hopping. No need to thank me. Always a pleasure to help out new strike players.
That's
Now,
great.
if you feel like playing a real game, I've got plenty of other boards. I can even teach you a few more tricks if you're up for it.
Thanks. I'll think about it.
Ooh, one step closer.
I knew I'd make a strike player out of you yet. How about this time I tell you how to use a board's terrain to your advantage? This one's got all the different terrains you can encounter in a game of strike. Knowing when and how to use them can mean the difference between victory and defeat. Terrain mainly affects your machine's combat power. As you know, when fighting an opponent's machine, you compare its combat power to yours. The higher your machine's combat power, so finding the right terrain is an essential strategy for... Oh, here, I'll show you. Grab that piece to your left and move to attack my machines. Now let's take a look at your machine's combat power. Combat power is the sum of a machine's attack power and the value of the terrain it's standing on. Since your machine is attacking, it's using its 2 points of attack power. It's also standing on forest terrain with a value of 1 point. Add those together and your machine has... My machine is standing on grassland terrain with a value it's also not attacking, which means their attack points aren't in... So my combat power is 0. This means your machine can do 3 points of damage. Go ahead and test it out. There you go. Now, choosing the right terrain doesn't just improve your offense. It can also help defend your machines from attack. Grab your other piece and place it in front of my second machine. Since your machine is attacking, it's using its 2 points of attack power. It's standing on grassland terrain. This terrain has a value of 0. This means your machine's combat power adds up to 2 points. My machine can't use their attack powers since they're defending their position. But they have the higher ground. They're standing on forest terrain, which is worth 1 point. This means my combat power adds up to 1 point. Now, the front of my machine is colored blue. This means that the spot you're about to attack has armor protecting it. Which means my machine gets an extra point, giving it a total of 2 combat power points. If we compare the combat power of both machines, you'll see that you won't be able to do any damage. Whenever you're unable to top an opponent's combat power, you can still choose to attack and break their machine's defenses instead. Go ahead, try it out and see what happens. Ha! See? When you break a machine's defenses, you can knock it backwards. Sure, both our machines will receive 1 point of damage, but knocking my machine off that terrain makes it more vulnerable to attacks. Not only that, if my machine had been blocked from moving backwards, it would have received an extra point of damage. And if my machine had been blocked by another one of my pieces, that machine would have received damage as well. That's why breaking a machine's defenses is a great way to deal damage to several pieces at once. Useful, right? Okay, now go ahead and end your turn. There's still one more thing I want to show you. Go ahead, end your turn. All right, as we've seen, the higher the terrain, the more it'll add to your machine's combat power. However, there are 2 other terrains that work a little differently. This is what we call a chasm. Only flying machines can be placed on those. But it'll take away 2 combat points if you do, so be wary. This is marsh terrain. Landing on it will take away 1 combat power point from most machines. It'll also keep your machine from moving for the rest of the turn. Here, let me show you. Grab that machine on your left. See? All you can do now is wait for your next turn to move again. Or you can overcharge your machine to get out of there. You can still attack any nearby enemies so you're not completely helpless. Well, I think that's enough yammering from me for now. Promise it'll all come in handy next time you play.
Oh, Lord.
Here for more tips? Why don't I tell you a bit more about the pieces we used to play? In a normal game, you get to choose which machines you place on the board. Each one is worth a certain number of setup points, and you can spend up to 10 assembling your army. Knowing what each machine brings to the game and building an army that matches your strategy is the key to becoming a machine strike master. When assembling your army, there are a few things to keep in mind. First and foremost, you can never have more than 4 of the same machine on the board at the same time. With that in mind, most players would choose machines based on how far they can move or how much attack power they have. But a real strike player will be looking at a machine's type and skills. Let's take a quick look, shall we? Pick up that machine on your left. All right, let's talk about the different ways in which a machine attacks its opponents. In other words, its machine type. If you look at your notes, you'll see this machine here is a melee type. You can also tell by the shape of the base the piece stands on. A melee type machine attacks the first enemy within range, and no one else. We've seen this plenty of times, so just move that piece forward so I can show you some more stuff. Great, now grab your other machine. Looks like we've got ourselves a gunner type machine here. This means they'll only hit the farthest enemy in their attack range. Let's move that machine forward and end your turn so we can... Let's go with this piece first. This is a ram type machine. Attack an enemy with it and it'll push the piece backwards. Like this. See, now my machine has taken over your machine's spot on the board. This is a great way to take the advantage away from your opponent if they have the higher ground. Looks like we have one more piece to look at. Now this is a beauty of a piece, a dash type machine. When it attacks, it'll move to the end of its attack range and damage every machine in its path, including your own. So make sure you take a good look at the board before you send it off to the races. You should also make sure it's able to finish its attack on an empty spot. Otherwise, you won't be able to attack at all. Here, I'll show you. Look, it even rotated your piece. A nifty little piece you'll definitely want in your set. If you look at your notes, you'll notice this particular machine has one of the skills I mentioned before. There's quite a few of those, and we haven't even looked at all the machine types yet. But I'm pretty sure you've got more important things to do, so I made you a list. It's got all the tips and tricks we talked about, too. I think that about does it for now, so if you want to play a real game, just let me know. Here for more tips? Why don't I tell you a bit more about the pieces we used to play? In a normal game, you get to choose which machine. Each one is worth a certain, and you can spend. Knowing building an is the key. When assembling your arm, first and foremost, you can, with that in mind, how far they can put a. All right, let's talk about the different ways in which a machine attacks its opponents. In other words, it's if you look, you can admit we've seen so. Great. Now, look, this means they'll only hit the farthest enemy in their attack range. Let's move that machine forward so we can take a... Time to look at the rest of the pieces, Red. Let's go... This, like... See, this in Europe. Look... When every... Submit, you should... Otherwise... Here... Look, and if you're... There, but it's... I think... Here we go. Come up. Your turn. Just one piece left. That sure dampens the forge. My turn. You're up, Red. You got me. Fair and square.
Why did I not get... Oh, what I have 4.
Good luck. Time to get serious. Board's all yours. Well, that's done now. Time to make my move. That's it for me. Ah, off the board it goes. Okay, let's see. One less piece on the board. That was brutal.
Oh, you're a bitch, aren't you?
Your move, Red.
Fuck me.
I'm up. I won! Oh,
Damn.
but I'll play you again if you want. Let's do this. That's it for me. My turn. Board's all yours. Okay, let's see. You're up, Red. Knocked right off the board. Time to get serious. Your move, Red. Off the board it goes. Time to make my move. Your turn. Well, that's done now. I got a tough fight ahead of me. Now that was a game, even if I lost.
Free skill points.
Let's play. to make my move.
Whoa. Well, you moved stupid
Board's
far,
all
didn't
yours.
you? +2.
That was a surprise.
Shit.
I'm up. That's it for me. One less piece on the board. I was hoping you wouldn't do that. My turn.
Oh, fuck me. I knew that was coming.
Knocked right off the board. That was brutal. Okay, let's see. You're up, Red. Knocked right off the board. Off the board it goes. Time to get serious. Your move, Red. machine left, that ain't good. I'm up. You got me down to one piece. I am impressed. Ah, looks like I lost.
Grassland, marsh, forest, hill, mountain. Whoa.
This is gonna be fun.
Oh, there is no mountain. That's disappointing.
turn. Your turn. Okay, let's see. You're up, Red. That was brutal.
Be happening.
Time to make my move. That's it for me.
Thank you for calling Embers Credit Union. My name is Dan. How may I help you? Yeah, of course. I'd be more than happy to check that for you, Ron. May I have your member number or your social so I can pull up your account, please? Is that your card number? Please. Bear with me as I pull up your account. May I have your full name as it appears on the account, please? Thank you, Ronald. For the safety and security of the account, I do have additional questions. Verify your identity. What is the password on your account, please? Let's see here. So currently in your savings, I show available $2,049.92. Real quick, Ron, while I have you on the line, I did want to let you know that if you enroll in your online banking, you can actually keep track of this information yourself on demand as well.
I can hear your gears grinding, Red.
No worries, we're always here for you. Okay. Alright, well, I hope you have a great day then, Ron. Thank you. Take care. Let's see here. Do I want to overcharge? End up losing that piece, but yeah, fuck it.
One less piece on the board.
Thank you for calling Mountain America Credit Union. My name is Dan. How may I help you? Yeah, I'll be more than happy to look into that for you, Michael. How much are you trying to pull out of the ATM? Yeah. So there's a couple different possibilities because with ATM withdrawals, you're actually limited to $500 per day, and the limit automatically resets every rolling 24 hours. So, okay. Right.
No, I'm glad you decided to play, Aloy. This is fun.
Okay. Yeah, the other possibility, more than likely, it's getting flagged as suspicious. We'll get you over to fraud. Should be able to verify transactions with them. They can remove any blocks that they've placed on the card for you. Okay, Michael? Absolutely. We'll get you right over there. You have yourself a great day. Man knows how to work the system. Thank you for calling Gisa Credit Union. My name is Dan. How may I help you? I see. Be more than happy to look into that for you. Bear with me just a second here. You said it's your credit card specifically, correct? Not your debit card? Okay. Absolutely understandable. We'll go ahead and get you over to our cancellation line. That way you can cancel that card, okay? Yep, absolutely. We'll get you right over there. Hope your day gets better for you.
Trust your instincts, Red.
Taking a piece. No, I have 6. 1 piece advantage.
Time to get serious.
Good die.
Well, that's done now. Well, that's done now.
Shit. I didn't think about that. I still have.
My turn.
Advantage.
Your move, Red. something up. Your turn.
Sprint. That's a sprint also. Can't get the combo that I want. But kill that one.
Well, spark my forge. You have beaten me on every one of my boards. Now that deserves a prize, I say.
Oh, 7 points. Sweet. Yeah. Oh, one of 3 beginner players defeated, and I get 2 skill points.
You know where to find me, Red.
Wait a minute.
Oh,
What is
you
that?
want to play, Red?
Defeat all 3 beginner strike players to earn this reward.
You're probably busy. I understand.
Knew you couldn't resist some good company. Yeah, come for that beer after all, eh? Here, sit down. Get a pint in her hand. Wasn't expecting you to swing by.
Since when do I do what's expected?
Ha! There's that spark. Fire and spit.
Fire and spit.
That's a blast from the bellows. Won't fix the forge, but at least I can forget about my troubles for a while.
Like what?
Take your pick. We got bodies to bury from the bristlebacks, the work stoppage, Olvin grating the gears about his concession decree. Hey! Weapons off the table! Ah, don't listen to me. Nothing a cold brew and knocking some heads together can't fix eventually.
So the bristlebacks in the Daunt. Where did they come from?
That's the thing. No one rightly knows. They just showed up one day, rampaging around the valley like they exploded out of a forge. Lost some good people. But I heard talk of some vanguards trying to take them down.
Did they come through here?
Stopped by briefly for supplies. Olvind was none too pleased. Won't be able to crank it to his advantage once the bristlebacks are gone.
But how could bristlebacks in the Daunt help Olvind?
2 words. Concession decree. Since no one knows where the bristlebacks came from, Olvind has taken to blaming the Karja for him. He's hoping to dig up enough old resentments to get a strike going until the concession's signed. This is just his latest attempt. He's been trying to rile up the workers since the day he rolled into town.
And people actually believe him?
Lots of folks suffered at the hands of the Mad King during the Red Raids. Give him half a reason, they'll blame the Karja for anything.
Ah, damn Karja slavers.
I thought you'd be back in Freeheap.
Well, after the big battle at Meridian, I went back. But realized it was running smooth. Didn't need me. Heard about the rebuilding out at Barren Light. Figured they could use another hammer. Been scraping by ever since.
You could always leave.
And go back east? Nah. I ain't one to leave a lit forge. Besides, someone's gotta be a squeaky wheel for the workers around here.
So about Olvind.
Around here, everything's about Olvind.
How'd he end up in charge?
He got here early, like a squirrel smelling a fat nut. He knew rebuilding Barren Light would need stone and timber. So he jangled purses all over Mainspring, getting investors to front claims on anything in the Daunt that might be worth a damn. Thing is, all the bankers back home know that this is Karja land, and the Sun King can revoke those claims at any time. That's why he's desperate for the magistrate to sign off on a concession decree.
This concession decree, what is it exactly? And how would it help Ulvund?
It's pig diddle, that's what.
A writ that would put all Osram claims in the Daunt under Osram law, even though they're on Karja land. It would mean that any existing ore, stone, and timber
Please
claims
assist
couldn't be
as
revoked
best
by the
as you
Karja.
can.
No more risk, no more hesitation for investors back in the claim to pour in the shards and expand their business. And since Ulvund has a stake in all those claims, it would make him richer than a scrapper in a junk heap. Not to mention Chainscrape would become an Osram municipality, so he could buy enough votes to call himself an elderman.
Oh, hell. Thank you for calling Morton Community Bank. My name is Dan. How may I help you? I'd be more than happy to look into that for you. Bear with me just a second here. And pull up my online banking system for us real quick. May I have your account number or your social so I can pull up your account, please? Bear with me as I pull up your account. May I have your full name as it appears on the account, please? Thank you, Caitlin. For the safety and security of the account, I do have additional questions. Verify your identity. Let's see here. What is the mobile phone number on file? Can I send you a text message with a code for verification purposes? If you could provide me with that code once you receive it, please. Oh, hold on. I'm going to send you a fresh one. You're going to get two. Just give me the last one you get, please. Let's see. Anything additional? So it looks like your username, Caitlin, is GeltKG. Password I don't have access to. We can look into resetting it. We need to try the forgot password link. On my end, it's all lowercase. Okay. If you need, yep, absolutely. I hope you have a wonderful day. Take care. Bye. Oh, hell. Oh, just the two of us. I'm sure.
He's a sly old badger.
Knew it. Thank you for calling Members First Credit Union. My name is Dan. How may I help you? Good morning. I'll be more than happy to look into that for you. It's called member privilege. And let's see here. Oh, you want to see if there's anything left in your overdraft? Okay, no worries. Be more than happy to check for you. May I have your member number or your social so I can pull up your account, please? Your member number or your social so I can pull up your account, please? Bear with me as I pull up your account. May I have your full name as it appears on the account, please? Thank you, John. For the safety and security of the account, I do have additional questions. Verify your identity. What is your date of birth? What are the first 5 or the last 4 of your social, please? If you have a credit card with us, what is the color of your card? Yeah, I thought so as well, honestly. Did you want to check your card real quick? If you have a joint member on the account, please provide their name. If you have a recurring electronic payment ACH from your account with us to a company or merchant, what is the amount? So what we're looking for is if you have an automatic payment set up where they pull from directly from your account, like you've provided your account number and your routing number. Still verifying your identity, John. I apologize. Let's see. Yeah, I'm here, John. Bear with me. If you received direct deposit into this account, what was the most recent amount? I know. Did you want to double check the amount of the deposit? I mean, don't you get some kind of statement or something from Social Security? Or if you're enrolled in your online banking, can you check that information as well? I do apologize, John. It's all for the safety and security of your account. I know, I think that's a weird one too, but have to go based on the questions that are generated. If you have a loan with us, what is the monthly payment? Let's see what we've got going on here, John. Let's see here. So right now I show available $9.92 in your checking account, and let's see here. Bear with me just a second. Actually shows you're opted out of the member privilege currently for some reason. Correct, yeah. Let's see here. If you want to opt back in, definitely encourage you to come into a branch if you're able to do so. I'm not well, I mean, if you didn't opt out, we may have opted you out. I'm not sure. Let's see here. It just shows that you're opted out for whatever reason. Of course, I hope you have a great day. Kind of agree. That's a lot. That people don't even know. Thank you for calling Advia Credit Union. My name is Dan. How may I help you? You're trying to unlock your online banking? Okay, I'd be more than happy to look into that for you, Brad. Bear with me just a second here. Have you tried the unlock account link? Of course, no worries. Mm-hmm. May I have your member number or your social so I can pull up your account, please? No, that's okay. Since you gave me the account number, I don't need your social yet. For safety and security of the account, Brad, I do have additional questions. Verify your identity. Let's see. If you currently have a loan with us, what is the estimated remaining balance? If you recently had a withdrawal from your account, what was the amount? Bear with me as I verify that. If you had a recent withdrawal from your account, what was the type? ATM, cash, the branch, etc. So have you made any cash withdrawals recently? I'm pulling up my online banking system for us right now. Appreciate your patience. Let's see here. Let's see here. So, looks like you're not locked out. You're just in the midst of a password reset. It shows that you're in the midst of a password reset. Did you hit the forgot password link? So you're not, yeah, you're not locked out. It's saying that you're basically in the midst of changing your password. Absolutely. Real quick, since we're working with your online banking, just some additional verification need to perform here, Brad. Let's see here. What is the email address on file? And let's see here. Bear with me just a second. I myself am in Illinois. Let's see. Yes, sir. How was the last deposit to your account made? Was it direct deposit, branch, ATM? Yes, sir. Was that branch or ATM? see here. Why is this not responding? Bear with me, Brad. I apologize. Having some minor technical difficulties on my end. My online banking system has ceased to respond. Let's see. We can close it out. Let's see. Oh, that's why. Okay. So, I'm going to go ahead and reset your password for you, Brad. And bear with me, I apologize. Okay, so the temporary password is going to be pound Advia. Yeah, pound Advia with the V, or excuse me, the A being capitalized. No, pound Advia. Pound hashtag, you know, like the symbol pound. Yes, sir. Advia, followed by the last 4 of your social, no spaces. Yes, sir. Okay. Yeah, so pound Advia, last 4, no spaces, the A is capitalized. Okay. And last 4 of your social, yes sir, absolutely. So you'll just go to the regular login screen, put in your username, and then for the password, you'll put in pound Advia, the last 4 of your social, with the A being capitalized. And then it should prompt you. So you already put in your username? Okay, very good. Yep, go ahead and put in the temporary password. Yeah, of course, take your time.
I'll give him that. Figures if he keeps up the pressure, eventually the magistrate will sign.
Well, I have to be going. Thanks for the
Yes,
drink,
sir.
Petra. I'm glad I stopped by.
Anytime, Flamehair.
Should prompt you to create a new password. If it asks for the current or previous password, you will again put in the temporary password. It's looping you. Okay.
Take your time.
Next thing I know, I'm running around naked with an apple in my mouth and an arrow sticking out of my ass cheek. Yes. Whoa! Okay. Walk it up, huh? Gotta keep going, sorry. I am most certainly so.
Of course. Excuse me. I apologize.
Whoa! Good day.
Why don't you bring that phony ass of yours over here and say that again?
Can you clear out your browsing history? Do you know how to do that?
Shop's closed, man.
I couldn't finish.
You're welcome to use the workbench.
Which browser are you using? Okay, so in the upper right hand corner of the browser, outside of the web page, do you see like 3 dots or 3 lines? No, so bear with me just a second here. So within the browser, you should see 3 dotted lines in the upper right hand corner. You're going to select history and then clear browsing data. And then you can set the time range to all time. And then let that run through its course. Go ahead and click clear or whatever to finalize it. Yes, sir.
Best I can do.
Don't give me that.
Yes, sir. Very good. And then hit OK or submit, whatever's available. Yep. And then, like I said, hit OK or submit, whatever finalizes it there for you.
Must be someone around here worth talking to.
Go ahead and hit clear data. Let's see here. Why is this not showing the whole step? Yes, sir. I want to make sure that we clear the history first. Sometimes old information gets stuck. Okay, so go back to clear browsing data for me. And then you said cookies and other site data, cached images, and file. Let's select clear data. And then, do you have a Windows computer or an Apple? Okay, so after you clear the browsing data, do me a favor, close the browser out, and then open it back up, and go back to the website if you would please, and then try and log in with that temporary password once more.
Hope I didn't miss too much last night. Hey, I thought you left last night.
Got somewhere to be. Sorry. That's what we travel for.
Yep, absolutely.
Sticking around a bunch of
And you were able to clear the browsing data, and then you closed the browser and opened it back up fresh, correct? Were you able to clear the browsing data and then close the browser and open it back up? Please.
Pretty sure it's your round. Yep. Almost ready to go?
Oh, yes. Of course. You...
Hey!
Out my head!
Ah, Savior! Over here! Savior, thank you for taking the time. And my condolences that you had to endure Ulvin's blue...
Yeah, so when you clear browsing data, then you've got those boxes with check marks, right? Under basic. Mm-hmm. And then in the lower right, it says clear data next to the cancel button. And you click that. Is it doing anything? Okay. But you hit clear data and then it just took you back. Okay. And then hit clear data. Okay. Now close your browser. So like hit the X in the upper right corner. All the way up at the top on the border. All the way up at the top. You should see a minus sign. Hit the X.
on your desktop. Okay, go ahead and open the browser again. And then go back to add via website. Okay.
I've dealt with worse. It sounds like he's really trying to put you over the barrel.
The idea that the Karja purposely
Please.
led bristlebacks into the Daunt, it's completely absurd. But the louder and longer he says it, the more
Yes, sir.
support he'll get for his damn
Please.
concession decree.
How did the Bristlebacks get into the Daunt?
No one knows for sure. The first report of them came from west of the quarry, but
I'm sorry? No. So, for the login, you should be able to put in your login ID and the temporary password, right? What do you see on the page right now? You don't... do you see the lock by the 3 lines? It says login. Or, let's see, if you click the 3 lines... No, that's not... Go back 1 page. Sounds like you're on the enrollment page. Or the unlock login. Or if you scroll down a little bit, it says 24-hour access. Of course.
unless they have wings I don't know about, I don't see how they could have come over the mountains.
No other way in.
The only way I know about is barren light.
Absolutely.
If you can get to the bottom of this, I can offer a considerable bounty in return.
Right. Okay. Very good. So go ahead and put in your user ID and then put in the temporary password. Take your time. Where is that? Just not responding. Says update password now. Well, hold on, because if it's saying update password, then let me see something here. Bear with me just a second. Yeah, I can hear you. Bear with me here. Okay. So... So where it says update password, it's asking you to create a new password, right? What all does it say? Okay. Is best contact number for us still going to be the cell phone ending in 2049, Brad? Best contact number, cell phone ending in 2049. Is that correct? Thank you.
Help me shut Ulvund up.
Okay. So at this point, since it's not cooperating with us, what I'm going to do is I'm going to put a request to have this researched. We can get somebody to follow up with you during business hours once we figure out what the issue is and get it corrected for you. Let's see. Correct. Absolutely. $11,666.42 available. So member services available for you 24/7. Absolutely, yes, sir. We'll set the same temporary password, but we can always try resetting it for you again. Absolutely. I mean, they'll know, but you can confirm it with them. Yeah, absolutely. I appreciate your patience and understanding, Brad. I hope you have a great day.
Take care. Bye. That's fucking enough of that. Oh, lost cause and shit.